Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we will be participating in what I like to call the Sim Gauntlet. What this stream is going to be is testing the sim out to its extremes. It's not doing these random things that people say to do, even though it makes no difference. You know, after every flight, restart the sim. After this, do rolling cache changes and all. We're not doing any of that. The sim is set to a default setting regarding the visuals. Everything's set to medium. Live traffic is on from the AI traffic. Multiplayer is on and everything else, but I guess multiplayer doesn't matter too much because most of this testing is going to be done in career mode, because I still see posts about, you know, tons of issues with it in the beta and everything like that. So we're going to just do everything in one go. We're going to just go back to back to back to back on loads with a bunch of different aircraft in different regions in career and just see how the sim handles it. So that is what we're going to do. Another issue I saw is people are having issues with the 12% loading time thing, so thought we would start from the dash and begin. We'll see how many times anything pops up or memory issues or whatever else the case may be. The other thing you have to keep in mind, whenever a new beta build or even a new sim update comes out, whenever you install it, restart the sim after it loads into the menu. Don't just keep playing after the first because sometimes, you know, some things require a little bit of a reboot, so that's what I always recommend. Anytime there's a new beta build, a new regular update, load into the sim like normal. Once you get to the main menu, just restart the sim after that. But yeah, so that is what we're going to be doing today. It's just going to be us loading in and out as fast as possible, seeing how load times are, how the sim handles on the PS5 Pro with airliners all over the world in different missions in career mode. So, just thought I'd preface all of this so that way you know what we're going to be doing throughout this stream. And that's the plan. So hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome to my lovely little sim gauntlet, where we will just load in and out, see how load times are, see if any memory issues arise at a bunch of handcrafted, highly photogrammic cities, and just see how it does. That's the goal today, and we're doing it live. So, there we go. Let me get the screen back over here, and go from that. But hello, Mr. Goose and Monorific and Jadu and Ryan and Alan and Sush and Doctor and Robin, and find us with another $1.99. Thank you so much for that. Let's go on a Tuesday, absolutely. So you can see, load times are fine. No issues there. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to just go through a bunch of different airliners at different airports and just continuing that back to back. We're not going to be doing, I mean, I never do it anyways, the whole, I'll restart the sim after every flight. Never once have I done that in 2024, no matter what platform I'm on, so that's just my 2 cents on that. But yeah, so that's the plan. Let's do it. Hello, Simon. Yep, Seda, that's been my experience too. I've not had anything going majorly wrong in all my hours of the beta. So, we'll see. We shall see. There we go. I was like, I don't know why I'm not finding London right now. Let's see what else we got here in London City. Got a 787, a 787, 787, 787. Oh, I guess we're gonna do a 787. Let's just start off with that. Then we'll go to Heathrow after that. Hey, Paul, welcome to the stream, and Taco, hello as well. And Hassan, yes, this is still beta. And go from that. Hey, Toby, hello. Love these test streams. I do too. I mean, outside of the streams, this is what I always do anyways, in regards to my testing. Alright, let me keep a nice little running note here as well. Gauntlet. London City. 787. Hey Herminator, welcome to the stream. It's a cool airport, London City. Absolutely. It's a fun one, especially because I think you go over the O2, right? If you're coming in from the east.
It's a real pleasure to be flying together again.
I mean, minus the photogrammic blobs that we're gonna see there anyways. Everything's already good. Cockpit's loaded in. We're done. Alright. Done with that. Go to Heathrow. So, 1 for 1. A320 at Heathrow. ATR's not in career mode. I mean, we can always do something later on outside of career mode, but I want to focus on this because career is where I'm seeing a lot of the issues arising or supposedly arising, so that's why we're testing it out here. Let's see here. Flying Heathrow to Dubai right now. Very nice, Ryan. Hopefully you have a great flight there. And Flash. Hello, Cow. Been enjoying your videos. I got into Flight Sim on PS5 a few weeks ago. Really enjoying it. Just here to learn more. That's awesome, Flash. Glad you're having a great time on the channel and a great time in the sim as well. That is awesome to hear. And JGG Pilot, hello. Welcome to the stream. Coming in from the west, I came in using the Citation, and the approach had me flying between this. Ooh, very nice. Finally catching you live. You're certainly in the, you're a celebrity in the Flight Sim YouTube world, brother. Love your, I appreciate it, Slick. Appreciate it a lot. Welcome, welcome. I was doing heavy cargo with the A330-300 P2F and had my route deciding to draw a line straight south on the third waypoint and a little bit of dipped FPS. I mean, anytime because that's one thing with career is sometimes the flight plans can be really weird. So I would just get rid of that specific waypoint. Well, I guess then it would still be a straight line anyways. Alright, A320, V2, cockpit loaded in. Great. Heathrow, A320 V2. I want to do a few planes here, just reload into it. Oops. A330 into the Heathrow. Because I love doing these types of tests because this is a great way to see how the sim handles it. It's like, okay, no, there we go. Our first memory resource is getting low, but this is on the very extreme end. Is anybody going to really play this way? Probably not. But I just want to see how the sim handles that type of experience where it's going out of the menu, reloading things, loading back into it, loading the buildings and photogrammic, the plane. I just want to see how it handles it. Seeing if we see it kind of degrade itself as we go through the extremities of this, because again, what player's really going to be doing this in a regular scenario? That's why I always like doing it this way. So we had a memory issue going into the menu. Do we see it come back into the plane? Does it interfere with the aircraft loading in? Do the avionics work correctly? That type of stuff is what I'm looking for. No, 5.1 has not been released. It is still in its beta stage currently. Yeah, I mean, if you really wanted, I mean, I don't think SimBrief can override career mode routes. I really don't know, though. I've never used it personally, but I know a lot of people love the SimBrief stuff to do their route planning. Logibear, for me personally, the Sim's been running fantastic on both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 Pro. Based off of just all my hours spent in the beta. Getting fantastic load times. Obviously it'll be a little low on frames just because it's loading things in again. Oh, that's not a freeze, that's me stuck on the tug. Let's check the cockpit. All the avionics are working. Oh, it does work in... Okay, it's a bit of a worker. Gotcha. So, I mean, yeah, if you're really into that type of stuff, for sure it's worth going into it. 747, sure, let's try it. Are you talking about third-party airports of the military variation, Gert? I would assume eventually, yes. I have the M600 Piper on my sim, and my sim crashed on PS5 Pro. We flew it day one, and didn't have any sim crashes. But no, that's cool that it works for career as well. So yeah, if you're really into that flight planning stuff, that's a great tool. Because that does, of course, work on the console versions as well. You just log into your SimBrief. Now, not all planes, right? Because it has to have the custom EFB and all that from, you know, like AnyBuild's planes, right? Because I don't think the 737... I mean, I don't really know how it works. I'm not going to try to explain it when I don't know. Freelance missions are where the issues are. I don't know why freelance would make an issue. But alright, we'll try that afterwards. .747 might have some cockpit issues just because the plane isn't very well optimized. You can see the rear landing gears aren't loaded in. Not really the platform's fault on that, but nope, that's already loaded in as well. No memory issues. You better be getting paid Simverse coins for this hard work. I mean, I just love doing it. I love this sim. I want it to be a continued success for years and years to come, so... Alright, I don't know what planes I got going on here. If I need to restart or reset the career mode, we can. Not really too worried about it. What is this mission for? I don't know, but it's going to cost me $16 million to move whatever plane this is. Oh, it's my 747. Alright, well, now we can do a duplicate test of if freelance, for whatever reason, makes a difference, but it really shouldn't. because you're not really loading anything else different regarding your own personally owned aircraft. They fixed the Navigraph map integration on its EFB2. So cool seeing VFR maps on the tab. Nice, very nice. And no, Sush, it won't, because these latest beta builds are not having the regressions that 5 was having in its betas. So it's been the complete opposite experience, at least for me personally. Because from my personal experience with probably a good 30 plus hour, maybe even more, I don't even know. It's been a lot of hours in the 5.1 stuff. It's been fantastic to see the sim running and performance-wise, visual-wise, doing what it's supposed to, and I feel even better than what it was with Sim Update 4. It's gonna load on in all of its things. Cockpit, loaded, ready to go. Hang on, let me do something really quick. I'll do it later. I'm not gonna deal with buying all the planes right now, because what airlines do I have? It's gonna take me forever to do all this crap. Okay, we're gonna just do it. So we have the 737. Let's get the A321. We'll plop that in San Francisco. We'll just place every airline in a different spot. That way we can see how the sim does while loading in different aspects of the world in different aircraft. This one will go to LA. A310. Put that in New York. I also want to get the C-160. Because I still see, to this day, I still get these reports of, oh, the plane is veering off the runway and all that stuff. Planes do this in real life when you need to put rudder into it. It'll always go left, and especially if you're in, even if there's no wind, planes will have that going on. You do have to put in rudder control. So I still see that to this day of people saying, oh, it's a bug. It is not a bug, I can assure you. I want to get the C-160 over here. Just do some third-party aircraft testing as well. Just so we have that going on. This we'll put over into Tokyo. Okay, I'll catch back up in chat when we're loading in. I just want to get through this menu crap here first. And then our own A330. We'll plop that in. Do I want to do Miami? No, not really. Let's do Zurich. Ooh, no. Amsterdam. Because this was a terrible place to be doing missions at with any of the airliners in the base SU-5, so that'll be a good test ground there. Alright, that's plenty now. So we'll just kind of start where we started with. We'll go over to our A320. Oh, I think it's an A321. Oh, we gotta go through these animations first. Alright, let me do everything here. Yeah, anytime the cursor is a bit weird with not highlighting the correct thing, just move the window that you're using. It'll reset it. It's been... I mean, I've talked about it since day one, but... yeah, so just move the window just a little bit. It'll recenter all the buttons correctly. I just bought the sim on PS5 and I got the Premium Deluxe Edition, but I don't know where the content and liveries are. So anytime you're wanting to change liveries, I'll show it to you here. So all the content that you want to look at is going to be in free flight, of course, where you can use all the planes at any point. You don't have to go through any process. And then let's say you wanted to... okay, what did you say? Premium Deluxe? Okay, so you got that. The 787 is part of the Premium Deluxe, so you'll select the plane, you'll hit square to configure it, and from this menu is where you'll be able to change the variations, if it has any other variants, where you'll be able to change the liveries, and all that fun stuff. So that is where you'll find the liveries for that. If, for whatever reason, you're not seeing the Premium Deluxe aircraft like the C-90 GTX King Air, I'll show you where to go just to see if that's the case. But like this one, you can have a passenger variation, which comes with its own liveries that you can choose from. It also comes with an air ambulance version, because it does support career mode, where you get a couple medic-based liveries that you can see there. So if you're not seeing the Premium Deluxe planes for whatever reason, you'll want to go to the marketplace, and if you're just on the base version, don't worry, you're not going to see this. So go to the marketplace, hit R1 to get to My Library, which you can see here. And you'll want to scroll down just a little bit to... I don't know what it'll be specifically, but we have the Deluxe to Premium. Let me find the Standard to... There we go. You'll want to make sure that this is enabled. Standard to Premium Deluxe upgrade. If for whatever reason it's down here in the grayed out area, like this, you'll just click on it and then hit square to enable it if for whatever reason it didn't automatically do so. And then after that, your planes will be there. Alright, where did I put my plane? Oh yeah, San Francisco. We have our A321. And continuing our gauntlet. Hey John, welcome to the stream. I currently can't fly anything with a glass cockpit because I get low memory message on Xbox. If you're on the base SU5, yes, that is why 5.1 is a thing to fix that issue. And you are welcome, Lisa. I had to do a full rudder taxi a couple times with the C-160. I moved a switch in the cockpit. I think it was a prop synchronized or something, and it stopped doing it. Okay. Are you talking about when you're doing something, all of a sudden the wheel is stuck in whatever position you were at while you were turning? You just enter cursor mode and leave it again? It'll reset that. That's been a bug since the beginning that we've talked about a lot. But if that's what you're talking about, then yes, that is a bug regarding when you're taxiing and the wheel's kind of just stuck in whatever angle the aircraft was in. You just enable and disable cursor mode, and it'll reset the wheel back to its default spot. And then you'll be able to turn normally. But other than that, again, regarding takeoffs, you are going to need to use some right rudder to keep it centered onto the runway. Even in calm conditions, it's just how planes are in real life. You're wanting to maintain the center line with the rudder. Alright, so this is KSFO, San Francisco International Airport, and an Airbus A321. It's already fully loaded, avionics all working, no awesome crash. Moving on to LAX in the, I believe, A320 V2, if I'm not mistaken. And again, all of this is being done without doing any of the random things that people come up with online, like, oh, we have to restart after every flight. All that type of nonsense. Never have done that once in all of my thousands of hours spent on all three platforms of this sim. And at this point, we've seen one memory pop up. That was just because we were going back and forth, and that only happened in the menu. And now we're just seeing how it handles it. I mean, we're going to keep going until something breaks. Hopefully nothing does break, and we can just keep this going throughout. That would be excellent. But again, the thing to keep in mind, this is on the extreme side. A normal player is not going to be doing this. They're going to hop into a mission and stick with that mission for however many hours the mission takes. This is why I like doing this type of test, because it's, you know, putting this console at its limits, and the sim at its limits, with what it's needing to do, and load, and reload, and unload, and bring in a new plane, and all that type of stuff in the career mode setting. Which is why we're doing this. So yeah, this is the A320 V2 into LAX. The workaround is not a fix, I would say. I didn't say it was. I've noticed there's sometimes people do not listen to what I say. I mean, I've brought that up many, many times, so it's not like it's something that's new to me or that I've said I don't want a fix for it because it's a work, you know. I mean, anyways, even on Discord yesterday, I posted, hey, the latest beta build's up, and then an hour later, oh, the latest beta build's up. It's like, okay, well, nobody's listening to anything I say, apparently, that's fine. Anyways, A320 V2 into LAX. Done. Avionics working. Hey, Tim. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome to my sim gauntlet. 30 minutes in of constant loading in and out. Not a single issue. Moving on to JFK, and I believe the A310. Oops, not filters. Where's my... Oh, there. Oh, there we go. I was like, where's my button? I love the 330 battery sounds when you start the thing. The sound for that plane are well made. I agree, Lisa. I know people give crap to the default airliners. I mean, we talked about it yesterday. I'm not that well versed in them. So, I mean, I like the experience that they give, especially not having to spend $90 on another plane. So, I mean, I like them. Except for the 787. That one needs improvements. And Flo, welcome. Happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Poncho, it is still in beta for 5.1. Oh, Sush, it was a great... I mean, it was... You know, it's cool that Kimmy's winning a lot, but you know what? It was great having this outcome. It was a really fun race weekend. Happy for Hamilton. So A310 into JFK. All loaded in already. Cockpit's ready to go. Avionics are on. Let's see draw distance. Everything's already drawn in at the terminal. Great frame rate. I mean, oh, this is... I love it. Absolutely love it. Good stuff. And yeah, that's true too, Paul. All British drivers on the podium. No, it was definitely a fun weekend. Alright, A330 into Amsterdam. Or more specifically, Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. Official release of 5.1 is within the next week or two. Good morning to you, Creepy. Oh, hang on. I did not... That was my fault. I did not mean to hit B. Hold up. Back it up. Hold up. There we go. This is what we like to see. Things working properly. I agree. Because Sim Update 5 sucked. I mean, there's no way around saying otherwise, you know? It's just, if you wanted to do airliner stuff on console, it was miserable. So, I mean, this is why I wanted to do a stream like this, because I, you know, every so often I'm seeing things on forums and all that about everything's still a mess. It's like, that is not my experience in the slightest. And this isn't turning settings down. This isn't turning multiplayer off. This isn't turning off AI traffic. Like, I see all these random things. It's like, you don't need to do all of that. You don't need to restart the sim after every flight in order for the sim to work properly. All of that type of stuff. Hi Cal, thanks for all you do of these detailed streams. Please keep them coming. As a premium deluxe PS5 owner, can you recommend top 3 marketplace buys you recommend that can be included in career? My top one is Azure Poly's C-160. I love that aircraft. It is fantastic. I mean, that's my top purchase. And it supports career mode. A330 into Amsterdam. Avionics all working, cockpit loaded in. Everything's good to go. We already have the downtown area over there. Let's see how it loads in after I unpause here. Already have the downtown skyline. Great draw distance. Everything's loaded in at the terminal. Great steady frame rate already. Next, going to Tokyo in the A3... What did I put? Oh, no, I put the C-160 in Tokyo. Excellent. This is Pro. But I'm glad you're having the same experience on the base PS5. That's great to hear. What are my tech specs? This isn't PC, this is console. Can I use my premium deluxe planes from 2020 on the 24? No? I'm trying to think, because I don't even remember what the premium deluxe planes were anymore, but... Yes, this is the PS5 Pro that you're seeing this on. But if you want to know my PC specs, it's a 3060 RTX Ti, 64GB of RAM, and i7 7700 series CPU. But I'm not really big on PC gaming. I love my console gameplay. Oh, what a live! I love, man. This is the C-160, by the way, that I was talking about. Love this plane. It's excellent. Just a beautifully optimized aircraft as well.
Good morning, Captain. First time we worked together, great. I'm Saki, your co-pilot, and we're teaming up with Ayaka in the back today.
How far is this?
Tokyo clearance delivery. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra IFR.
We'll do the takeoff. We'll get to the cruise altitude and then we'll skip. See how the sim handles that, because I think we've proven my point about loading in and everything's good to go at many major airports. So we'll do this with the C-160. But we are going to skip. I'm not going to do the whole flight, just to see how the sim can handle that.
By the Gus Row 1 departure, runway 22. Climb by SID, maintain flight level 240. Departure frequency is 127.5. Squawk 2154. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra.
I'm not saying anybody's a liar. I'm just going off of my personal experience. I mean, if it was a crap experience, I would be telling people that. You know, it's just everything that I've experienced on both the Xbox Series X and the PS5 Pro in both free flight and in career mode has been pretty much this experience here.
Tokyo ground. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra requesting pushback.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Pushback request accepted.
I have 1 million credits after reset the career. Sorry, Director, I'm German. Wie geht's? Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. There we go. But, so in the beta, you get a completely separate career profile. That's why you get 1 billion credits. It's so people can test things out. Everything is unlocked. And that's why I have so much money in this account. Hey, Mr. Jake, welcome to the stream. I love flying oversized cargo planes. It's great. I agree. And again, if you're just joining, hello to the 114 of you stopping on by. Welcome. The gameplay you're seeing is on the PS5 Pro. Alright, I don't trust this pushback because I don't think he's going to stop here, so we're going to make sure he does.
Tokyo ground. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Requesting the end of pushback.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra.
Hi
Request
there.
to end pushback
3-0.
received.
Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. Commodities on board. This is a very important shipment for one of our clients. Needs to get to Ozernensky promptly. Our sensitive cargo container.
I always forget how to turn this thing on. I love this plane, but I've never really messed with it too much on this screen.
Delivery on time and safe. All the relevant info
Oh, I think it's
is in the
this.
flight packet uploaded on your map. Fly safely.
Tokyo ground. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra with Mike.
Great draw distance again. You can see downtown Tokyo already starting to load in back way over there, which is awesome. Again, another regression that happened with Sim Update 5 was just terrible. Just anytime you were doing any bigger aircraft, I mean, if you flew 172s, you probably didn't notice anything different with 5. But if you were in the airliners and everything, it was a mess. So it's just
Taxi 2.
to have this level of
2 via taxiway. Echo
performance again
X-ray
is
Golf
just
Sierra.
lovely. PS5 does not have flight control replay. Again, what I've always said, you're not missing out. I absolutely dislike flight control replay on the PC and Xbox. I wish the developer of flight control would focus on the InSim one, but he's too busy releasing his 6th version of the third-party thing. And I wish Asobo would just drop it, create their own in-house replay, or partner with somebody else, because FCR just has been absolutely not impressive since day one of the Sims launch. Now to control speed with the C-160, you want to go into the beta range, which is of course doing a little bit of reverse. That'll kind of help you keep things under control without always having to hit the brakes over and over again. This is in the beta, yes, Manuel. Honestly, I'm okay with the people not being there. I just assume they're all autonomous pushback tugs at this point. But yes, there used to be people. They removed, I think it was removed in like Sim Update 4 or something like that. I don't really miss them, to be honest.
Tokyo Tower.
Hi, Van.
Sierra X-ray Golf
He's getting ready to take off.
Departure, runway 22.
Alpha Sierra.
I'm glad he's waiting, though.
Sierra. Altimeter 3006. Cleared for takeoff runway 22.
Oh, that's right. We got the map working now, too. Oh, I love seeing that. Another great change to 5.1 with the SDK and WASM stuff in the background for developers. things like that will finally be working, as opposed to just grayed out icons. That'll be the same on the Citation 10, the Honda Jet, the Piaggio, stuff like that on the third-party aircraft on the PlayStation. So if you own any of those, and you've been wanting to use the map, you can now, of course, do so. Hang on, oops, I did not mean to do all that. Hold up. Oh, if we over torque it, it's good. I don't care. It's beta profile, so we don't have to take care of it.
V1, rotate.
Climbing to 24,000 feet. I'm going to do the cheat method here. Oops. Come on.
X-ray Golf Sierra contact. Tokyo departure
There we go.
on 127.5. Good day.
Good day.
127.5. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, we definitely don't need to be 3,000. Hang on, that's too much of a
Tokyo
climb.
departure. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is passing 700 climbing flight level 240.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Tokyo departure. Altimeter 3006. Radar contact. Continue to Hobbs.
Alright. Doesn't really matter what direction we go, because we're going to skip once we reach 24,000 anyways, but that's okay. Just realized we're not even... Hang on. There we go. Oh, this is going to be all backwards because I didn't actually activate this properly. Don't mind that. It's alright, we'll get the 24,000 feet regardless. Are you climbing so aggressive? Is it because I didn't do that? Hang on. I think it's kind of doing its own thing because I did this backwards. There we go. Now it's bringing it down. Don't mind me breaking everything in the plane here. Okay, you know what? Just leave it alone at this point. I don't know what it's doing, but it's not paying attention to anything I want it to do, so I'm gonna take control. And get us to 24,000, because then at that point we'll skip to our descent. See how the sim handles that. Oh, engine over torque. It'll get over it. Get me to 24,000 here. All the lovely photogrammic imagery down there is all loaded on in. And you can see it way off in the distance, even with the clouds that it needs to load on in as well. Excellent. one good day.
119 decimal tree, Fife, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Ah, the autopilot master wasn't on, that's why. But it's all good. I'm not too worried about it now, but there we go. See, if you get the C-160 and your autopilot isn't doing anything, you want the autopilot master switch to be on. Or else it's not going to do what you want it to do. And then you'll end up like me and saying, what's going on? But thank you, Agent. It's just mainly I think the reason it's Niner is because, same like tree, instead of 3 over the radio, it's just to make it to where there's no confusion as to what was said, is my understanding of it. Simon, I don't know why you keep thinking I'm mad at you. I'm not. Like, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just going off of what I'm reading online and everything like that, and it's just like, that is not my experience in the slightest. If it was, I wouldn't just be saying it isn't just because it's like, oh, I want to be friends with that's not me. If it was a crap experience, I would let everybody know, and it's just, that's thankfully not the case. Which is why I wanted to do this live. I wanted to legitimately just go unscripted. I never do scripted anyway, so I don't know why I said it that way, but I wanted to do it so everybody can see live what happens. If it was going to be a complete mess, everybody was going to see it being a complete mess. But I know the sim is back to where it needs to be, based off of my experience. And I wanted to showcase that to folks, especially ones that aren't in the beta, and they've been frustrated with what Sim Update 5 has been. So that was the whole goal of this stream. Stefan, I don't even know what you're saying. But if we could kindly not spam the chat, that would be lovely. But yeah, I mean, that is the entire goal of this. Because this is how I test the sim out. Like, I'm just going all out with the extremities of what things can be with this sim and just going all out and seeing how the sim handles it. And the fact that it's handling it just like it is makes me so happy. Because I don't want it to continue going down the same road that Sim Update 5 ran down. We turned off that road because that road sucked.
We just cleared 18,000 feet.
But yeah, so I mean, this is how I always like to do it, and I like to showcase it live. That way people can see it, because I know if I would do a video like this, edited, people would be like, oh, you just edited out all the bad parts. Now people can just scrub through this entire stream and see how it went. You know, that's why I like doing it live as well. We're almost at 24,000 feet. even at almost 20, or we're at 20,000 feet, you can still see photogrammic imagery down below us, fully modeled out, with its shadows casting on the other buildings and everything. Another huge improvement, just in general, is draw distance and performance. So, Mr. Goose, you'll go to the Flight Sim store page on the PlayStation Store. Or if you're on Xbox and PC, you get the Xbox Insider Hub app. But if you're on PlayStation, just go to the store listing for Flight Sim, hit the 3-dot button there to change the edition, and in there you'll see the beta build option there. Yeah, I mean, Simon, I hope you have the experience that I have. Like, I'm hoping everything will be smooth for you, because I have no answers as to why you may have been having a lot of weird issues. So hopefully reinstall helps you out, and you'll be able to have an excellent time. Nice Coco, but yeah, it's awesome. To get that level of performance and draw distance on a console in a sim like this makes me very, very happy. And hopefully this flawless streak can continue, because now it's been an hour of 0 issues. So we'll see if it continues as we use, because I never use the skip feature personally. The only time I do it is in testing environments, because I never need it. When I'm doing these missions legitimately, I get the plane up to cruise altitude, set autopilot, and I leave. I'm not even around until it gets closer to descent. But for testing purposes, we're going to try it out, see how the sim handles loading a completely different region, and all that fun stuff. So, we'll see. I love old planes' cockpits. That 70s feeling is very satisfying. It is. I'll take steam gauge analog avionics over glass cockpits any day. Because the other reason I don't like skip features, because it's very unreliable, just in general, not because of Sim Update 5. It can be a bit of a weird one. So, it's another reason why I don't like using it. Is this our airport? Okay.
X-ray Golf Sierra. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000.
Wherever we are has some old satellite imagery out here.
Good day. Uniform Sierra Echo Bravo traffic. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. 1 miles east. 2900. Inbound to land. Runway 16. Uniform Sierra Echo Bravo.
Where are we? Are we in like... Oh, we're in China. That's why. that's why we got some old imagery going on over here. Sorry, plane. But again, it's beta career profile, so who cares? There's our lovely runway. Can't find it. Here, hang on. from the dash, you'll go here. Do a little menu button. And then... is it information? Oh, just... hang on. It's down here. The 3 dots. View product. 3 dots. And then Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 beta. And that's how you install it. Now, I'm going to make sure I don't do what I always do, and I hit the wrong one. So there we go, beta. I mean, hey, another good test. See how the plane does, or how the sim does, leaving the sim and coming back into it. Excellent. In career mode, no, you just get a random co-pilot, but in free flight, yes. I'll showcase where that's at if you want to see it afterward. Hey, what's up? Alright. But yeah, I'll showcase where you change that when we're done with this mission here. Keep the turn going. More flaps. Co-pilot, you're getting some crap from chat. I'm sorry. You don't have to listen to chat, co-pilot. It's fine. Got a little bit of a crosswind going on here.
Uniform Sierra Echo Bravo traffic. Alpha the Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is on final. Runway 16 to land. Uniform Sierra Echo Bravo.
Uh-oh. Did I go into reverse? No? Oh boy. Let's not do that, please. And welcome to whatever airport we're at. Well, unfortunately, some planes still do that anyways. Which is always annoying. Like the Grand Caravan. But thank you. I'm pretty happy with that landing right there. Your Sim CFI, hey, hope all is well. Everything's fantastic. I couldn't be happier. Welcome to the stream, Your Sim. We'll see, Simon. We'll see. We'll definitely be doing a lovely community flight when... Oh, shoot. Is this... Wait, where's the... Oh, there is... Okay, I do see it now. It was blending in over here. And we'll see, Kappa. We'll see. Excuse us, Van. See, he flew over here too. That couldn't have been more perfect.
Uniform Sierra Echo, Bravo traffic. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to parking. Uniform Sierra Echo Bravo.
Oh, crap. Love it. Just love the audio on this thing too. It's so good. Yep, just a little hello to the airport here. All right. Don't mind our little expedited taxi there.
Glad we made it.
Done. Well, it's all good, Lisa. Thanks for stopping by anyways, but of course, sleep is important. It's a beautiful aircraft. I hope they bring the C-130 to PS5. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so completed a mission. We're just gonna dive right back into another one. Let's just load in, see what's going on. See what the sim thinks of that. Is it gonna be happy? Is it gonna be mad? Who knows? Let's find out together. Give me another handcrafted airport somewhere. Let's go into Sydney. If I'm not mistaken, this one was given some problems with Sim Update 5 as well. We'll do the A330 freighter version. See how it does there. Oh, that's right. Yes, Copilot. You just go to your pilot profile. Oh, hang on. I have to go. Hang on. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Glad you reminded me because I already forgot. It's been a whopping 5 minutes, and it's just like, oh my god, now I spilled water. That's good. Okay. That's fantastic. Hold up. Let's take care of that. I can't believe Pizza Hut was still worth that much anyways. $2.7 billion? You kidding me? Got a somewhat hefty load back into the menu here, but I'm sure it'll get there here in the next few seconds. I just don't think Pizza Hut's good. Throughout the years, I'd try them every so often, and every time I tried it, the pizza was crap. So it's just like, you know what? Whatever. Yeah, this isn't directly from the PlayStation. Nope. All through a capture card. There we go. So yeah, you R3, go to customize identity, and then from there you can customize the Copilot, which again is not customizing the Copilot in career mode. It is just for free flight. So you have some options to choose from if you so choose, or if you don't want a Copilot at all, you can select the blank box and you will not have a Copilot in anywhere in free flight. So there's that. Oh god. I'll never go back to Wendy's. The ice cream thing is basically just sugar with nothing else in. Like, it was disgusting. It's like, no thanks. OERY, Oscar Echo Romeo Yankee. That sounds like an airport that's not going to be handcrafted or in an area with handcrafted or photogrammic. So what's happening here? I'll just run through it really quick. And the beluga. Let's get the beluga on here. Papa John's night and day difference, bright and clean kitchen. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, pizza, I don't know. I'm surprised the brand even still exists at this point.
Traffic. Beluga Papa Hotel India, Niner 116. Taking off runway 01. Straight out departure, Riyadh.
Is the audio still glitched on the PlayStation though with the Beluga, huh? Oh. Interesting. Alright, let me try with... Because the Beluga's been weird, where it doesn't have audio, so it might have some other little lingering issues. Because let's try it with something else here. Oops, I did not mean to back out. There we go. Because it just would be weird why this area would be any... I mean, there's nothing here. It's just generic buildings, so... I bet it's just the Beluga. I don't know why everything's so overexposed here as well. God dang. It's like the sun down here. Because that's why I want to try the A330 now, since it's the same plane, just without the Beluga part. So we'll see. We shall see. I just want to see if it actually wants to load in here, or if I should switch runways. Oh. Come on, you know you want to load the A330 in. Come on. You can do it. I'll give it another 20 seconds and I'll just switch to 33. But yeah, I mean, the Beluga, I mean... I'd like to see some updates to it, too. Especially because Sim Update 5 did something with the audio with it. So I don't know why it went blank. Alright, hang on. I'll just change runways here. But yeah, it would be really odd that this airport would be any issue. I mean, there's nothing photogrammic. It's all just generic buildings, older satellite imagery. So it just wouldn't make any sense to have anything go wrong here. Because I just now want to see if the sim can move on from a Wasm crash in the Beluga that happened. So we'll see. I might have to do another airport and come back here, because it might be doing the floating thing the whole time. I'm going to do that, because it's not... Hang on. It's doing some of that weird nonsense. So let me go up here real quick, and then we'll go back to the airport. Because it should take like a minimum of 10 to 15 seconds to load in an area like this. Alright, already have the model on the ground, which is a good sign. Because this should load in properly, and then we can head back there, and it'll reset whatever it was doing. The Beluga really jacked things over there. I'll give it 30 seconds. Then if it doesn't, I'll just pick another plane, load in really quick. 15 seconds to go. 10. 5. Okay. Hang on. Hold up. Because again, I'm not going to restart the sim. I want to just see if it can navigate this, which it should be able to. Let me just pop into something else. Get a little bit of ways from that area. And see if it just loads in at any point. Has these weird hangs. Because I've already hit start flight, so... Why would a random... Like, that's just weird. Alright, I'm trying to back out of this now. I'm just seeing if the sim will crash, or if it'll remember what it's trying to do here. Because now I'm intrigued. I have a feeling if we go away from the Beluga... Because I think the Beluga might just be a bit of a thing at the moment anyways. Based off the sound issues and all that. Still doesn't make sense why such a non-performance based area would have such a weird thing anyways. You gonna recover or no? Let me just do something really quick. I think the Beluga has belugged it all up here. Alright. So, we're going to go back to that same airport. I want to see if the same thing happens. I'm going to assume that was more of a Beluga thing than the sim thing. So, we're going to find out. Because obviously when things go wrong, we're going to try to decide what it was. If it's just the airport or if it was the Beluga, which I'm going to chalk it up to that. Because we're going to do the A330. Then we're going to do the other airliners, just do back-to-back loads and see what happens. You live in a bugged city. Yeah, apparently. This is going to be another month of waiting. No, definitely not. Definitely not. But now we'll see if it's truly the airport or if it was just that. Because now we're going to go through the rest of the other airliners. I'm going to assume we'll be fine. But if they aren't, it's going to be one of the most random airports to have issues with. Just doesn't make any sense. I haven't even flown the Boom Supersonic in a long time. It's been a while. I mean, you know, FMJ always flies it, so I don't need to fly it personally. Every time I see the skyship now, I think about the new Goodyear blimp. That's gonna be fantastic. Can't wait to fly that one. Tried to spawn at BHX today in A330 and it said airport something something and spawned me on the runway. If you were trying to do it in career mode, if there's no suitable like pushback tug or something like that, it'll move you to the runway to avoid issues. Like if the plane is too big or, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I can do a citation flight for sure. I need to do some testing here, though, because we've run into an interesting thing here. Where the heck was this again? Oh, there it is. The Riyadh Air Base. Right? This was the right one. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, well, I'm not doing it in the Beluga, because I want to test it out with something else first and see if that issue arises again. Which, if it does, makes no sense whatsoever. It does fine with photogrammic and everything, but out in the middle of the desert of Saudi Arabia, no. We can't have that. Could you do a flight with the Citation X or Citation 10? It completely bugs out. I mean, I don't know why I'm reading again, but yes, I'll look into it. I did a, I think, 2-hour flight with it yesterday. I wasn't seeing anything going wrong with it, using the tablet, all that type of stuff. All was well. Alright, so A330 is fine. Don't know why the wipers are on. But yep, this is the experience I was expecting. I think that's just chalked up to the Beluga being weird. But we'll just do a rapid fire on all this. And at the end, I'll try the Beluga again and see if it happens again. Then we know it is the Beluga specifically. Just all depends on where Career picks its parking spot. They made that choice to avoid the thing being in buildings and all that type of stuff, so... Let's see how the A320 V2 does here. I think this area might just have that same type of glitch that was happening early on at a lot of different airports where it would just kind of hang in the clouds the whole time. But we'll see. Might just be a bit of a longer load for whatever reason. Still doesn't make any sense, but... Because here, let's try this. Let me go away from it, go over here, spawn with the A320, and it should load in fine, I'm sure. So I think that's just that area of the world has some back-end things to work on. Kind of leftovers from those earlier days. Because considering how there's nothing for the sim to really do, you know, plop the generic buildings and that's it. It's not a performance thing. Because that airport definitely has something weird with it, where it's just, the sim doesn't like that specific one for whatever reason. Because now it just jacks everything else up here. Very weird. Because then it kind of goes into this slow... Yeah, there's some weird thing with that location. Don't know what it is. Because now we're back to the same, like, freeze points. I'll have to see if anybody else brought that up. Yeah, that's just such a weird thing to happen at an airport like that, where there's really nothing for the sim to do. But there we go. At least we're getting somewhere, maybe. What is this airport code again? I want to see if anybody else posts about it on the forums. Why can I not find... There it is. See if anybody else posted about it. O-E-R-Y. Nope. But it definitely does something, because all this, yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And it seems to just linger, like it doesn't do anything else differently. Or is it just that whole region? I doubt it, because it's probably going to be all delayed on this button here, too. Interesting. I'll write a note. O-E-R-Y, Oscar Echo Romeo Yankee. Spawning there seems to create conflict. Because after this stream, I want to go there on the other platforms too, and see if that same thing happens. Because I think where you live is just a bugged area for some reason. Because it throws everything off, which is hilarious. That is funny. Because it almost feels like it doesn't want to load in anything anymore after you spawn there. Got some secret technology over in Saudi Arabia. But yeah, that'll be... I'm fascinated by this now. I'll test that out off stream. But I'll take a closer look at it on other platforms to see if that same oddity happens. Because that airport definitely does something that the sim just explodes from, so... So we're going to avoid that specific airport for the rest of this stream. And I'll have to do some more tests on that test on PC, Xbox, and PS5. And then go from that. Because, yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't know if I've ever been to an airport that seems to consistently break something. That'll be a fun test, and if I can replicate that everywhere, I'll also test it on the public version and see what's going on, but yeah. That'll be a fun test, because that's an odd one. So now we'll go into the Citation 10, because I've seen other people say that like the EFB still crashes the sim and stuff in the weights and balances section. I've done it a few times now, and was not replicating it, so we'll see if we can have a replication of it now, and go from that. As a matter of fact, hang on. Let me go look at it on the PC really quick. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom while this loads. So I'll be right... Oh, I don't want feedback. No. So let's open Flight Sim on the PC. I'm gonna check that. Let's see if it does the same weird stuff there or not. Alright, cool. I'll be right back, folks. The only thing I could think of is maybe there's like something corrupted in that area that it just keeps trying to load over and over again, and then it just continues to do it even though you leave, which then leads to it just kind of not wanting to load anywhere afterwards. So the PC version's loading up. We'll take a look at it when that's loaded on in. But on the PlayStation side, we're going to hop into the Citation 10, and everything will be fine because we're not spawning at that other airport anymore. That is going to be saved for my own personal tests. Very odd. Key West looked nice today? Don't tease me like that. It better not be... I mean, if it's fixed, great. But if I'm going to go over there and it's going to be that blurry water again, it's over. Fine, we'll spawn over there then. We'll see if Simon is lying to me here. Alright, let's dive into the Citation 10 here. And not spawning in Saudi Arabia, because obviously there is some weirdness going on, and we'll test it out on the PC to see if we can replicate that as well. But yeah, that's really weird. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Simon wouldn't lie to us and say the water looks nice. I mean, he didn't say the water specifically, but I can already tell it's not fixed. You can already see the water. The masking isn't right. Alright, Citation 10. Now you can see what the load times are properly like. I mean, we saw that for the first hour and a half. But yep, there's that. Let's mess with the EFB, see if anything goes wrong with that. Weights and balance. 2550. Maybe applying it breaks it. Nope, reset that. Perfect, yeah. Can interact with everything. All good there. Boom, bada bing. Little ground surfaces. The chocks are done. The doors are closed. And then, of course, the configuration menu. We've got the systems, the state, the units, the calibration, the cabin layouts, and all that fun stuff. State, let's go ahead and do ready for takeoff, please. Set this all up. Thank you very much. Get a little bit of a pushback, please, as well. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on the PC side here. You know what? Cancel the pushback. It's gonna be blank for a couple seconds. Hang on. Oh, never mind. It's there. Perfect. Alright, let's go back to that same airport on the PC and see what's going on. Gonna spawn with the A330 again. Not the A339. There we go. There it is. The Riyadh. Let's see what happens. Can we replicate, or is this a specific platform issue here? You might see a memory issue here just because I don't know what the settings are at, so I might have things set too high on the PC side. Because, yeah, it loaded fine on the first time with the A330, which was great, you know, whatever. So. Yay, we were all excited. But now the real test is, can we get back into another airport with something else? Because we tried the A320 right after this. No, that's not what I meant to hit. Oh my goodness. What's happening with my... Oh, nice. Good pushback. Thank you. Because I heard the controller moving. Alright, fantastic. Thank you, pushback. That was helpful. Anyways, back to PC. Now let's see if it actually loads anything in. It does. Okay. So far we know it's a weird thing with PlayStation. I'll have to check on the Xbox.
Riyadh traffic. Airbus Charlie Oscar Whiskey Tango Whiskey November.
The A321. Just do one more test here. Okay, so it seems so far it's definitely a PlayStation thing going on there. I'll test out the Xbox One off stream just to see if that happens, but PC is not seeing that same thing. So, interesting. Well, there we go. We know it's not platform-wide. Still doesn't make any sense, though. But, cool. Anyways, back to my beached Citation 10, thanks to the pushback tug. Let's go ahead and get back on over here. And we'll just do a little short hop flight with this. Kaylin, very nice. Hopefully have a great flight to Chicago. Oh. There we go. I was like, like, what is that sticking up for? Map open on up. So those of you that have issues with the Citation 10, are you doing sim brief at all or not? Because I'm interested to see if that might be a factor. The longest test stream was nearly 4 hours. Yeah, probably. This one probably won't get to that length. We'll see. 360, so you just hold L1, the left bumper, and then it turns into an FPS game. Left stick to move, and then right stick to look around. All while holding L1. But yeah, that lets you position the camera wherever you want in the aircraft. So if you want to fly from the passenger seat, you can of course do so. If that is your liking. Always been a problem in the Middle East. Really? Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of Middle East stuff in career mode with the PC-24, but yeah, the water is still... I don't know why this takes so long to get this back to what it used to be, but it looks horrendous in Key West. But, yeah, I don't know. I did a lot of PC-24 missions over in Saudi, just because I didn't have to deal with small runways there, which was great. So not really sure what's going on with that. And FlySim, hello! This is the Flight FX Citation 10. But yeah, I'll keep using the tablet, see if we end up crashing the sim, because I've been seeing reports of it happening. But, I have not been able to replicate that in my own testing as of yet. So that's why I'm wondering, maybe a SimBrief login can create more of those issues, because I do not use that, so... Maybe it's on a reload of the aircraft, possibly, and then it doesn't like the tablet. But so far, so good. And again, like I said, I did a 2-hour-long flight yesterday with this. Just got it up to a nice cruise altitude, let it fly for a little bit, came back, did a whole descent, approach, and landing. Actually, a touch and go in Wichita. And all that good stuff. Kadeem, yes, that is correct. This is in the PS5 version. FlightFX has their own tablet, in the Piaggio, the Honda Jet, and of course the Citation 10 here, which if you use Navigraph and get that set up, or SimBrief. But yes, this is on the PS5 version. The checklists are always in the EFB for every aircraft. If you go to aircraft, checklists, you got it all right here. Before start, APU start, starting engine, starting the second engine, before taxi, taxi, and all that. Some are more in depth than others, but they pretty much all have a checklist in the in-sim EFB. Yeah, I'm not sure, because I know they use OpenStreet on theirs here. But it seemed like most of the areas that was happening was the weight and balance screen for whatever reason. I'm not sure what it is, but... I always hate when you move it, it zooms in. It's kind of a pain navigating with that, but either way. There was one of those instances that people were talking, or somebody was talking about earlier, where the cursor can sometimes not highlight what you're supposed to. So you saw just resetting the cursor. Goodness gracious, where are these hiccups coming from? Got that situated, but yeah. It just sucks flying around Key West. The water's so terrible. I don't know why that hasn't been fixed, because it did not look like that before. I forgot what sim update it was, but it broke it early on. Just looks horrendous. Maybe there's a world update or city update for Florida or something that'll come in with some new Bing imagery and fix that. That's something we had to watch out for in the Legacy. Microsoft Flight Sim says 10 is the limit. Very interesting. Because yeah, I'm not sure. Because in my testing, I have not seen a sim crash while using this. At least not yet. Alright, we'll go back to the airport we took off from and get a landing in there. You're right, the world update does have some stuff around Florida. That would be great. I'm hoping so. Now I'm all excited for that. I hope that does fix the water masking around here. Because we've been looking at this terrible like layer that goes over. Like, I would just rather see it satellite imagery. Just get rid of whatever this mask is for now. But yeah, hopefully that does fix it. That would be excellent. I don't think there's much maps, because all this stuff is just for what the plane is doing, just its vitals. Because this is really the only map is the custom EFB there. I mean, there might be some terrain stuff, but yeah, I don't think it'll exceed 10. But anyways, let's land this, and I want to just reboot it, just seeing if another load of the Citation 10 can lead to that crash. But if not, then yeah, I haven't been able to replicate. But I want to get out of this Key West area. It is not a fun place to fly around looking at that ugly water. Which now I really do hope gets kind of a little pass over in World Update 22 on July 4th. That would make me very happy. But we'll have to wait and see. Because yeah, this... and the weird, like... because it's another layer that's there. That's what's going on. It's conflicting with just the regular satellite imagery. And it creates that weirdness. I love that boat. Hey, where's that boat somewhere? I don't know. It's somewhere. Very good. I mean, we've been here before, Simon. I've talked about this for months now. It is not our first trip to Key West with this ugly water. There is no flight control replay. On PS5. Which again, not missing out on much with that thing. I hope they give my town some new satellite imagery in the world update. Because it is old. I was trying to look at chat, but let me focus on this landing here. A little windy to the right. Alright, let's just reload it. Maybe something just goes weird there, but yeah. If it doesn't, then I got nothing. Just spawn in Orlando real quick. I do struggle with career mode a lot in Flight Sim, and plus some of the smaller planes make it so much harder for me. So I mean, the big thing to do is what I always like to do is have free flight with some windy conditions, especially in the smaller planes, because once you get those down, you have a much better time of landing everything and going from that. Which I'll kind of showcase what I'm talking about. So weight and balance menu, Navigraph pops up, we got the map, we got the weights again. We got the configuration menu, state, systems, that, back to home, ground services. I mean, yeah, I cannot replicate, unfortunately. So, I mean, hopefully those of you that are having issues with it will also not have issues with it. I don't know if I ever got an answer to it, but are those of you that are crashing signing into SimBrief or Navigraph? Because I'm wondering if that's why, because I don't sign into them, and that could possibly be a reason as to why I'm not seeing the same sim crash because of the tablet. So hopefully I'll get some folks that are signed up with that to kind of clarify if they see the issue with it or without it. Because I did this because somebody said after reloading it crashed, so, I mean, I'm trying to crash it, folks, but it doesn't want to. Let's get the pizza out. Maybe the pizza breaks it. Oh, where's the pizza at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Let's have some pizza parties back here. So anyways, we'll just get another landing in here, and then I'll keep testing it. Again, did 2 hours worth of a flight yesterday with no issues arising. It's a known fact that the sim crashes its Bing Maps limit succeeded. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I mean, I haven't had a sim crash in a long time now, so I'm not sure what the specifics are with this one. But I'm going to assume it has something to do with that SimBrief login and all that, but yeah. Because I guess that would count as another one then too, right? As another map, I guess. I mean, I don't know really the specifics, but I would say it's probably something to associate with that. So, I'll put it this way. If you've had a crash with a Citation 10 and you are logged in with SimBrief or Navigraph, log out of it and see if the same thing happens. Because if it doesn't, then we can definitely know the culprit of said crashes. I'll put it that way. Then we'll see what happens. Because I can't test it because I don't subscribe to any of that, so I'm no help in that department. We'll probably be live again tomorrow. We'll see. Don't know just yet. Olives on a pizza is as bad as pineapple. Are you kidding? Oh, no way. A pizza with pepperoni, Italian sausage, olives, onions, and jalapenos. Now that is a combo right there. Done. And there will be no debate about this. Yes, getting onto the 5.1 beta. Because if you're just on the base one, I mean, it should be coming to the public here in the next week or so. And that should solve the avionics issues, thankfully. Because things have been going nice and smooth, unless you spawn at that one airport in Saudi Arabia. Some things go weird on the console side for whatever reason. But everything else has been splendid during the stream. Gotcha, FlySim. So that's probably a factor in it, for sure. Thank you, Tank. I was hoping somebody was going to agree with me with olives. Let's go ahead and take a... Let's look at the olive really quick. Hang on. get up nice and close with this right here. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that. Okay, hang on. Plane's probably barreling to the ground while we're looking at an olive. But anyways, let's go ahead and land this aircraft here. Oh, look at the nuclear plant. Nice. Cowtown Airlines is now switching from half peanuts to half olives as the designated airline snack of Cowtown Air. It is settled. It is settled. Or maybe we'll double up. Half peanut and half olive. That way you can get that nice combination of peanut and olive in one bite. I think we'll save that for first class seats or something. Get a bit fancy out here. And, oh, 666 Mafia and at JFK. What are we talking about? Did I miss something? And Josh, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot you. Hey, how has it been playing? It's been great. Honestly, cannot wait to just be able to play full game with no issues again. Yes, it's been lovely. Do olives and pineapple together. Oh man, that would get everybody together. I mean, that would bring world peace. Everybody would be thrilled about it. I don't know why nobody's done it yet. Olives, pineapple, anchovies. I don't know. I think that would be the topping list right there. Done. Those would sell out immediately. What was that? Was that a pizza? Why did it look like that? Why did it look like what? It looks beautiful. I mean, if you don't want the pizza, we do have another option as well. Got a nice little snack box here. You need a panini? Alright, let's get the gears down here so it's not mad. Welcome to A Lunchtime with Tim. Today we'll be creating a lovely crusted panini press with a tomato glaze and a balsamic vinaigrette with a side of potato slices that are fried, aka potato chips. Oh, really, dude? That's funny. I would have never guessed that. Can you press W and B and look around the cockpit? I found that looking around after pressing it sometimes causes a crash for me. WB, what does WB mean? Can you press W and B and look around in the cockpit? Mr. Smoke, you're gonna need to give me some more clarification, unless I'm just blanking out on what that means. You've just confuzzled me at this point. W and B. Oh, wait and balance. Oh, see, everybody's getting all fancy with me out here. All right. Oh yeah, we've messed with that a lot. We've even, you know, did some applying, did a little bit of this, a little bit of that, all that good stuff, and nothing's been weird. But yeah, I would have never... that was not in my top 100 items that I thought it was. Everybody's getting all fancy with me out here. If you could just check the W and B, please. Absolutely. But now I'll know. See, now we'll be fancy as well, because we'll know what's going on. It's like, ah yes, the weight and balance. I know exactly what you're speaking of here. Oops, didn't mean to do all that rudder movement there. Alright, Lisa, thanks for stopping on by. Enjoy the evening. Very much appreciate stopping on by. I've had pepperoni, sausage, and pineapple on it. I like it, Herminator. Because I'll admit, I'm one of those people that enjoy a pineapple pizza. I'm sorry, I just like fruit. I like pineapple. So, it's there. I've said it. I know it's going to be controversial. There'll be headlines posted out in all the flight sim communities, and it's going to be a nightmare now. But it had to be said, folks. But anyways, so yeah, I'm going... So, okay. Mr. Smoker, since you're the only one talking to me about the Citation 10, and I'm assuming you've run into the crash, do you log into Navigraph or SimBrief in the Citation 10? I'm trying to figure something out here. I'm having ham and pineapple pizza today. Oh, there we go, Fly Sim. I love it. There we go. There we go. And Saint Jeppen? Saint Jeppen? Sure I'm butchering that, but welcome to the stream. Oh, FlySim, we're actually on the PlayStation right now with this. I'm just waiting for Smoker's reply here to see if there's any Navigraph or SimBrief logins going on. There's quite a little bump here in the taxiway. Get ready for that. And another one. Alright. Don't want to speed too fast through there. Got to have the mozzarella, absolutely, goosen. Haven't signed in, maybe. Oh no, I was asking because I was just seeing if that could be the reason why. Because I don't log into it. I don't have any of those subscriptions or whatever, so I was just seeing if you did, and that could be the reason as to why it was crashing. Because this is in the beta, right? Because we know it crashes in the public version of the sim. So if you're not in the beta, then yeah, we know that happens. But if it's happening in the beta as well, then I don't know what else to do to replicate it. I mean, I can keep spamming the button and seeing if it freaks it out or something. But, yeah, I'm not... I just cannot replicate. I don't know. But alright, that concludes our Citation 10 testing for the day. You want to see something else that went weird, by the way? Like Key West. No, we don't have to taxi all the way. Denver International Airport satellite imagery has completely just gone awry. I'll let you see that really quick while we load into another airliner just to see how it does. Let me try the Beluga again outside of that Saudi airport that was breaking everything. Oh, Beluga. Because I want to see, because I know the Beluga's audio is all messed up anyways. But yeah, there's something very, very weird with the satellite imagery here in Denver. It's been that way for a while now, and I'm hoping Asobo can kind of come through. I mean, Colorado's involved in the world update, so maybe we'll see some fixes with it there as well. I would gladly pay for that actually just to transport steam engines to workshops in 24. I'm sorry, what did I miss them? Oh, transport stuff in the Beluga aircraft. Nice. That'd be cool. I can get behind that. Some other cargo to pop back there. Well, yeah, it's the, well, you don't even see the Aviator Edition planes anyways. But, yep, got all kinds of planes going on. I'm on all day. If you want to do a legacy flight, I can point out some cool features you missed the first go, but if not, if no time, all good. I appreciate the offer, Fly Sim. But yeah, look at this. It's just, it broke the satellite imagery here, because no matter how long you wait, it's not going to do anything different. This is just how it looks. I'm not sure what happened, but I really hope it gets fixed, because it definitely didn't look like this before on this side of the run. Because once you get to some other parts, it's normal. But on this side of the airport, it is completely just gone for this whole stretch, and then it's fine over here. And I believe this happened with Sim Update 5's release. So, Sobo, if you're watching this, satellite imagery's broke on whatever runway setup this is on the left side of the airport. 16 left, and 16 right, and then whatever's over there. So, just thought I'd point that out. Beluga always loves to spawn in with its wipers on for no reason. And again, the audio is turned down astronomically on the Beluga, which is why I'm not going to fly this, because that's just no fun at all. We'll pop into the A330 here. Into the broken satellite imagery data there. Yeah, that's the other thing to think about too. Maybe it is base PS5, so, I mean, again, if you're watching this stream later on, would love to get more of a sample of where people are having these crashes happen. Is it PS5 Pro? Is it base PS5? All that type of stuff, so. This is PS5 Pro. Today, console problem with small rent has nothing to do with that. The sim runs perfectly fine with airliners, general aviation, all that fun stuff. Because if you go to PC on the Denver airport, it probably looks exactly the same with the broken satellite imagery. We'll just do a quick little southern flight down to Colorado Springs. Take about 10 minutes. Just see how it does on a full photogrammic flight. Make sure the plane isn't going to start dipping down here as we walk back here. Oh, stuck on a chair. But nice, Jadu, very nice. Glad you have had a good experience as well on the base PS5. That is great to hear. Yeah, I know. Calm down. We're slowing down. Little view of downtown Denver right there. And of course, we got Centennial over on our left. Liveries. This is just a default livery that's in the sim already. The Brussels Airlines. If that's what we're talking about. For the A330. I know we were supposed to get some more. I mean, that might be packaged with Sim Update 6 now at this point, but there are going to be some more default liveries added at some point. Some weird resets there. I forgot these are even quick buttons. That's funny. I never use these things at all. It should be there because there's no livery packs on PlayStation. Just make sure you're selecting, I don't know if this is a 200. What did I pick here? An A330-300 Rolls Royce. Because yeah, this isn't third party. So again, you can see we're hovering over X, it doesn't do it. Just move the menu a little bit, and it'll do it. I'm sure there's going to be some tweaks, because I know Sim Update 6 is bringing gamepad control fixes and improvements, so I'm sure that'll hopefully be part of it as well. Stony, no, this is the beta. It should be out soon, though. Next week or so. Oh, of course, now we're banking too far here. Hang on. Because I was just trying to get a nice smooth pan here, and I always get stuck on a button. Yeah, this is gonna go very well here. Yeah, we're slowing down. Okay. Regret trying that. Alright, let's get ready for our descent on our very hefty long flight here. We'll probably do 17 left over here in Colorado Springs. Get auto throttle out of here. Don't need you, thanks. Yeah, all the scenery is default. Because I don't buy the city stuff or anything like that on PC or Xbox. I always just stick with the default scenery. The only thing I do buy, of course, are airports from time to time, but we do not have any yet on the PlayStation side. I'm sure that'll change, though, after 5.1 releases, which is going to be nice. Oh, world update. I mean, yeah, all the world updates and everything are installed. Absolutely. Because this was part of City Update 11, I think, where they kind of went all over the U.S. because Denver was there and all that fun stuff. It does sound nice. It'll be great when it comes out as well. It's gonna be a warm day here today. I'd like to see it. I mean, yeah, I doubt there'll be that type of livery stuff going on. Would be cool, but I mean, the biggest thing I want to have is the ability to change the liveries that already exist in the sim in career mode. For sure. How are the World Cup matches doing today so far? Assuming there's one going on. Let's see. France versus Senegal, 0-0, 16 minutes in. Bring our gears down nice and early. A little reload of the world there. You would think so, Ross, but there's been some surprises so far, which has been awesome to watch. Just under 12,000 feet. Oh, are they, J-Do? All right. We'll see. Only if the mission has the red dot with it. Those will be the live weather and live time missions. Other than that, it'll be just predetermined times. Yep, absolutely, Paul. I'm all for it, though. I mean, it's always fun to watch those games. Yeah, but again, I would be surprised if a feature like that comes to 2024 regarding a make your own livery type stuff. Let's see, this is why I want new satellite imagery in my city. So much of it's so old. And it has the weird cutoff right on the thing. It'd be nice to go a bit further out into the plains. Get rid of these generic buildings that I absolutely dislike. But yeah, once I land, I'll show you what I mean by the red dots. Because I think they're back. I know they were gone for a while with Sim Update 5 as well. Where there was no live times or weather. But I'm pretty sure that's back. Your city is London. Very nice, Hannah. Very nice. Still a tad high on our glide slope here. We got the one red.
1,000.
Yeah, Heathrow, I believe, was part of the Premium Deluxe, if I'm not mistaken.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
My control tower still broke here, though, and that's been like that since we first did the beta on PlayStation. A subo, please. But there we go. A little flight in the A330 there. I'm going to assume nothing new released in the marketplace, because I feel like somebody would have... Oh, we'll check anyways, just to see. We'll be out of the beta here for a second. And how long? Oh, we've been going for 240. Oh, fantastic. Well, all right. Well, you said you don't play career mode, so I'm assuming it doesn't matter at that point because you can just do the time as whatever you want or live weather anywhere. But I'll showcase that here in the regular sim here. Build your own aircraft. Oh my goodness. How do we go from paint to... Oh, no, that's definitely not happened. That I can just tell you right now is not going to be happening. I mean, you can build your own airplane if you want to on the PC, and then you can go through Blender and whatever tools developers have to go through, and the tons of months it takes to build them, and then you can play it. Oh, man. You're making my shift go fast. Well, I'm glad I'm providing some entertainment for your work shift. That's awesome to hear. Because I did get some sim coins ready to go for anything that releases on the marketplace. I still wish I didn't pick up the Piper, though. The Piper, I mean, it's okay, but it's just, I kind of don't want it in my hangar anymore. Nope, 61 still. I was almost tempted to get the Jaguar from Azure Poly. I mean, I'm not a big fighter jet person, but... Because I know Azure Poly is going to be releasing a new Raphael fighter, I believe. So it's just kind of like a... Yeah, I mean, that's why I just sit back and I'm like, you know what? I can't wait to see what people make, because the work that goes into creating stuff for the sim is just fascinating to me. So shout out to developers like FlySim who put in that painstaking work. 17 months on our legacy while overlapping with other products. Which is just incredible. Am I going to put the sim on hold on November 19th? Oh man, you know, it's slipping the mind of what could possibly be releasing that day. Yes, that will be very much a GTA 6 day. But yeah, I think I'll just save my coins for some new releases. Because, I mean, I'm sure it's a great plane. But, yeah. So anyways, nothing new there. We'll get back over to the beta side here. You know what? We'll just... I know what we're gonna do. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Please tell me that didn't shut off the PC. I think we're good. I hit the power button on the PC because I was about to... Oh, no. Cancel. Don't shut down. Oh, my. Okay, we're fine. Let's... we're gonna pop back over to the PC version of the sim. We'll fly around a little bit more in the lovely legacy that we flew yesterday to wrap things on up. We'll still be in the beta, of course. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of flying with that. Showcase a couple things that I didn't show in yesterday's stream. Done. Alright, that should all switch over. It's going to be a blank screen because there's nothing on it. There we go. Excellent. I think everything will be on hold on November 19th. Yep. I mean, I'm pretty much almost on GTA Online almost every day, just doing some things here and there. Love that. Can't wait for it. I'm pretty sure we're close to a trailer 3 release. They don't even need to do another trailer, honestly. It could just be nothing until release, and the thing would be insane. But, yeah. If you ever update your GPU from the 3060 and don't want to break the bank, all you need is a 4070 Ti Super 600. Don't spend like 1500. That sounds nice, because, yeah, I mean, the only time I'm really ever on the PC is situations like yours, where you were kind enough to let me showcase your aircraft. I mean, that's pretty much the only time. Every other thing for me is on PlayStation and Xbox. I'm looking forward to flying your legacy, hopefully at some point, on the PlayStation side. I already missed my gyroscope, but we'll make do with it. But yeah, it's just... That's the only times I'm really on here. But it's good to know. I just don't know if my case can fit a 4070, because I'm not an expert in the like spec department of PC stuff. Let's see. There we go. Legacy comes out next Monday on Xbox. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That is great to hear. See? Exclusive announcement, folks. Now nobody can say I don't give you exclusive announcements over here. But no, that's awesome. Let's just go for somewhere nice and... see, it's gonna be... These types of planes are gonna be fantastic to fly in with World Update 22. Because the fact that we're now getting that technology they used for the Grand Canyon at all of these cool national park locations and how it looks here is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for the 4th. It's gonna be just excellent. But alright, let's spawn over here in the Grand Canyon while we're talking about it. Or this Thursday, I forget. Either way, either way, that works out perfectly. Yeah, absolutely, Jadu. November 19th, World Sick Note Day. Absolutely. By the way, FlySim, I know you watched the stream yesterday, but again, thank you. I very much appreciate when a developer lets us do the walk-around features, both removing it and putting it back. I want more developers doing it. Because there are players like me that very much enjoy doing that. So, I appreciate it. But anyways. So you were telling me about spark plugs. Oh, where did the little stickers go? Did I accidentally turn that on? I didn't even mean to do that. I can rotate the prop though. But yeah, where be the stickers? Oh, okay. So I did accidentally do it yesterday. Oh, that worked out nice. And remove the nacelle. Oh, look at it all plugged in right there. I love it. Leslie, do you know what day 5.1 is out? Sorry, I haven't been watching the whole live stream. No doubt you have already said it if you knew. No, absolutely. It's all. Don't be sorry. If you have questions and you weren't here, it's all good. There's not a specific release date just yet, but it will be released, and they're planning on releasing it here in the next week or so. Oh, nice. Okay. There we go. Oh, nice. Here, let me turn the sun down here. There we go. Now you can see the light. Very cool. And Jose, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I still can't get over the details in this. It looks so cool. I mean, the whole plane is awesome anyways. Just the power this thing has will be kind of rocking this thing around the Grand Canyon. But yeah, now we can get up close with the little battery indicator there. And I know there was this discussion about spark plugs. Which, can we actually interact with this from here? Or is it just through the EFB app that we were checking out? Which you can see here on the maintenance page. Oh. Oh, oh my goodness. What in the world? I was like, oh, look, it pops out, and then it just kept going and going. That's insane. Hang on, let me get a better, smoother camera here. But see, look at the wiring. That type of stuff I I think is cool, and I think it's underappreciated as well. Because I talked about it in the stream yesterday where, anytime I bring up stuff about how, all the gear compartment looks cool and everything, it's like, oh, who cares? Nobody looks at that anyways. I do. So, whatever. All right, let's see. Back this. Oh, hang on. Hold up. Failure. Oh, wait. Maintenance. I did turn it on, didn't I? Yes, I believe I did turn this on yesterday. Yes, maintenance active, failures on. Oh, my brake pads just went down. Holy crap. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. Gotta go dark on this. Look at that. It's like a Christmas tree in here. That is... I mean, if you're a type of player that wants to deal with failures and just kind of the intricacies of an aircraft, I mean... This plane is a third-party one, so it is not part of any edition. This is made by the lovely FlySimware that's in the chat currently. And look inside. Ooh. There's more? Oh. There we go. Nice. I totally just closed the canopy, or opened it. That's incredible. It really, I mean, it's just... Please bring this to PS5. We need detail like this. I agree. I mean, like I was saying, once this makes it over there, I'm absolutely picking it up. Just awesome. Don't mind the shadows because I don't have ray traced on. Get another look at the engine compartment, and then we'll get up in the air. Just in case you didn't watch yesterday's stream of us flying this thing, the power it has is fantastic. Every circuit in the real aircraft is simulated. We designed our own graphic editor just to write the CFG logic, not the actual. It's exactly stuff like that that's just so fascinating to me. Because, I'm sure already doing the plane model itself, just to get it looking as it does in real life, is an absolute I don't even know what to call it, but I'm sure it's a ton that goes into it. And of course, you can check the oil here. And here, let me get the fuel truck back out here too, in case you didn't see that yesterday. All our fuses are good. We'll leave the failures on just to see if anything happens. We have it going pretty fast. So, yeah, fuel page. Call the truck. He pops on in. You get the hoses over there. Get to see it actually sitting on the wing, filling up the tanks. Awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing started on up here, huh? Close all this out. Let's make sure we get our covers back on. I mean, you're going to give me the ability to rotate the prop. I want to rotate it, so, you know. And we'll stop it on there. Let's go ahead and get the EFB, utilities, GPU off. And close this on down. See, look, who needs a fighter jet when you got this canopy going on? But cool, all right. Battery on, alternator, AV. Get this one on. Little fuel pump. Prop to 100. A little bit of throttle. Ignition. Go. Oh wait, there we not go. It says canopy open. Hang on. Let me do this then. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't actually fuel this thing up. Hang on. I didn't tell the truck to do anything with the fuel, so we'll do it ourselves here. Oops. Had him come over here for nothing. Oh boy. When you get the maintenance and failures going on, is that a failure? Is that why it's thinking it's... Uh-oh. Oh, God. Because I don't think I have to... Do I have to lock it or... No, it's fine there. I'm interested now. Hang on. Full maintenance repair. Are you sure you want to reset? Yes. Oh, there is another extra step. Okay. Nice. Oh, I don't have a fuel thing selected. Oh my goodness, no wonder I was messing this all up. There's too much pressure on the line here, you know. I got the developer of the aircraft watching, and then you just get all that going on in the background. All right. Let's see here. We have partners that do different parts of the project to do all this simply. Can't be done by one person. Sim Acoustics did the engine sounds. I did the other sounds, actual recordings, which easily can be heard. I mean, it just sounds awesome. Here, let me turn up the audio so you can hear it. And then 3D Reach did the modeling and textures. I mean, it's just cool to see such a team effort on projects like this, too. The famous Starhawk, the pilot and owner, came out to my town to let me fly. Ooh. I mean, it must be a joy to fly this thing. I mean, honestly, it's fun to fly whatever plane in real life, honestly. Even down to the 172, just... Oh, my fuel pressure's low, too. That's good. I mean, we'll see if we fail something. Oh, it's just a little... Okay, RPM. And Valen is also a builder. Nice. Hey, Brian, welcome to the stream. And Jason, yes, it was always selected. You might have seen some footage of me selecting it later, but we'll pretend that didn't happen. Well, let me listen to what this sounds like. Because for me, it sounds really low. I want to make sure you're hearing it nicely. Oh yeah, perfect. Just want to make sure. Bring back the RPM, or the mixture just a little bit. Oh dang, it's really loud outside, okay. That's good to know. Let me bring that down. I'm glad I listened back to it. Ooh, look at the fog we got going on here. Oh, and I forgot to... I'll show the career stuff here later. Sorry. First maintenance will be the engine will blow up if you do not add oil within 17 hours as plane leaks oil in real life. Oh, okay. That seems like a problem. And pretty expensive of a thing to maintain on that. But yeah, I kept that all on, right? Yes. Because then we can see the bugs and everything that kind of accumulate on this. I have an incremental improvements on each beta on PC. It's absolutely brilliant now. That's awesome, Brian. Glad you're having a great experience with the sim. Airbus A380 is one of my favorite planes. We'll definitely be seeing... I mean, there's not one on the marketplace anyways, so that'll change with any builds, of course. I'll be picking this plane up tomorrow. Nice, Brian. But feels like you're in a coffin box. So small. Oh, I'm sure of that. By the way, I've never seen a better... Like, the seat looks so good. Even the seat belts. It's crazy. Commercial airplane, that'll change with 5.1. But no, this is the Lancer Legacy by FlySimware that we're flying. It is a new release on the PC marketplace. It'll be on the Xbox next week. And then hopefully down the road on the PlayStation 5 as well. I'm assuming, yeah, you're talking about the, yes. At least I'm assuming so, this is what you're talking about. And analog comes in 3 weeks free of charge, nice. And now that you have maintenance on, your dirt and oil leak will start to build up. Low altitude, you get insects, and also rain washes some type of dirt. But oil and tar and insects, you must wash it. Nice. Let's see if we can pick up some bugs in the canyon here. I mean, that's the thing that's nice about planes like this, too, is if you want to have more than just, you know, flying around and then landing, it's cool to, and I'm assuming this is all, like, persistent, so, like, if you don't wash the plane, you'll come back to it later, it'll still be dirty, that type of stuff. But, yeah, I mean, it's just cool to have that maintenance side of it to kind of deal with. Yep, Brian, this is the Grand Canyon using that new technology, and this is what World Update 22 is going to be using for all that other nature stuff that we're going to be flying around on the 4th. So we'll have even more areas that look this high quality, which is going to be fantastic. No, whatever. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to deal with the settings. You might see that pop up, but that's because my settings are all over. It's whatever. Hopefully it'll keep up here. How come FlySimware has so many variants configurations? I will leave that up to FlySimware to answer that for you. Because, I mean, one variation is, of course, the different avionics systems. That little crevice there. Yeah, you can toggle the EFB in this. Right over there on the side. So that way, if you want it on in the cockpit, you can do that. If you don't have to. It's just so cool having this amount of power in such a small plane. This is not a plane that is a bomb on wings. I don't know what's worse, diesel engines or that. I don't know what I just read. But anyways. Man, my draw, I don't know what's with my settings on PC, but my draw distance is so short. At least the plane looks nice, that's most important. We have turbo aspirated Thanos Starhawk and just glass that make 8, but there's 8 called steering for those that do not own toe brakes. It has caster steering in real life. Gotcha, and I appreciate that because I only play with controllers, so I wouldn't be having much luck turning this aircraft. Trim this out just a little bit. There we go. Get some showcase shots going. Yeah, it has a ceiling of 25,000 feet, which is incredible. I do not use VATSIM, no. I don't really use much third-party add-ons or anything like that. Just aircraft and airports is my main focus on things that I grab. Press the reset button on the tank timer near the throttle. There is a small gauge. Oh. I'm assuming there's a bit of a switch for that to turn on. Let me pause really quick so I can look. See what that is. Or heat it going. Great to have a reliable, fast GA aircraft that can fly too. I agree. Just trying to see if there's anything else that I have off. I will switch to the other tank. I love the air conditioning actually has some audio to it as well. Just so funny. No, just press reset. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Nice. Holy moly! All right, we're all good. Well, that is handy because then, of course, you don't go lopsided on the amount of fuel on one side, so you're kind of banking and dealing with that. That way you keep it level. That's all good. It might just be something with the cursor. It doesn't like doing it with that, but no worries. May as well get this on a map as well. The first plane that I flew was the Boeing 747 for Flight Sim on Xbox, and it had more livery than the PS5 variant. It should just be Korean Air and I think it's just Korean Air. Because I'm trying to think of any other 740, and then of course the factory livery. Just press all the buttons simultaneously. Yes. What I want to have happen will eventually work in some capacity. While shutting off everything else. It's like, oh, that wasn't good. Change the temp display to Fahrenheit. No, here, I don't need it. Hang on. Just trim it out. A nice trimmable aircraft. Change the temp display. Oh, look at that. Nice. Cool down the cockpit a little bit. Ah, I can feel it coming through the monitor. It is, Ben, but yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if I even answered you. I know you came in earlier and said, what did I miss? We just did a lot of testing on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I was just going through the gauntlet of what I like to do and just going over the top with loading into career with an airliner at one airport, backing out, immediately loading into something else, and just doing that over and over and over again. We did that for an hour straight pretty much, and everything was handling it nice and smoothly. So it's been excellent. And then we switched over to the PC here to mess around a little bit more with this lovely aircraft, which is going to be releasing on the Xbox next week. And then hopefully down the road on the PlayStation. I'm sold, but I'm on PS5. Yep. This one definitely needs to make it over there. Let's go for this airport over here. Let's go to 40G. Oh, my pizza rolls are done. I like how it even has an audible tone, and it does work with controller as well. Perfect. That's hilarious. Why is my pilot? I don't know why he's looking at us so much. I can feel it through the stream. Oh, it's perfect, Herminator, see? Air conditioning for everybody. Nice, Hannah. Yep, I hope so as well. Turn off the master battery and the avionics, or the alternators. Okay. Nice. Okay. Bring our RPM down just a little bit here. May have to break my plane price limit to get this. That's where I agree too, because I mean, because then you see what actually went into it as well. It isn't just like, oh, we're gonna price it high because we have plane and that's it. Like, it's just cool seeing all those extra elements that not a lot of planes, especially in the general aviation department, include. Oh, we don't need the, okay. Back on it. In my opinion, anything FSW does is worth 40 plus. I mean, yeah, if this is any indicator, I could agree with that. 44, I believe, is the price in the marketplace. $46.99. Okay. Do I have a single G3X to land? I mean, I could go with all. I can just turn off all the screens. We'll make it work. And I think, is this our airport? What is that noise? Oh, okay, it's outside. I was like, there was there was a really loud noise happening. I was like, is it in the, oh, fuel time. I like that. Cookies are done. Oh, I got you, Flyson. Okay. But I mean, we can just. It's fine. Oh. There we go. Let's make it interesting here. We'll do a little emergency landing situation. We sure are, Herminator. Got the timer going and everything for it. This is what we call raising the bar. I mean, see? Let's take it to the limit here. Uh-oh. We might be short. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me? Why? I had the gears down. Everybody saw it. Why did I glitch through the ground? That was looking beautiful. I mean, I was kind of over the top on our pullback. I mean, excuse me. Did I land too hard? I didn't feel like I was going that fast. I need to test this out and hang on. Hold up. I want to just redo it normal. I just want to see if it's a if we just ran into a random airport with a ground issue or what? Was that really a landing gear? Like, I didn't feel like I hit the ground too hard. We were pretty smooth. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I really broke this plane. Now it doesn't want... Uh-oh. You lost power for the hydraulic... Oh, so it didn't really have any, like, strength. It would just collapse anyway. That's pretty cool. Okay. Nice. I do have a lot to learn. I like it. That makes complete sense. Because, you know, at first I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, you know, I'm surprised the gears even went down. So they basically just flopped down, and then that was... Okay. No, that's cool. See, this is what happens when you get into a plane that actually got some situations going on here. There's a lot more to pay attention to. Nice. Oven's done. This is not fake 2020 anymore. And I mean, no, I love that. I love that that type of thing is, you know, possible with the sim now. A lot more to take into account. So I want to see... Hang on, let me gain some altitude again. Because I just want to see if they just drop out or whatnot. Because I was like, I didn't really hear much happening, and that all makes complete sense. Oh, still normal there. Okay. Oh. Oh, look how it's... Oh, that's so cool. No, this is a fun one. It's going to be a great plane to just kind of learn those types of things anyways and get used to it. Nice. Well, in all things considered, that was a great landing. But no, very, very impressed with this aircraft. So, any timeline on a PlayStation release? But alright, let's go for an actual landing with our hydraulics all situated here. Day, we are... I don't even know, honestly. I picked a random air... We might be in Arizona, but we're going to be wrapping up here shortly anyways. We've already gone for 3.5 hours after I said I was going to go for almost 4. Very good. I don't even think this is an active runway that we're lined up with, but it's got PAPI lights, so we'll make it active. Okay, well, we'll have to try that too. Hang on. I'm gonna... You know what else I'm gonna... Hang on. I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time because I just want to see something. Because I miss my gyroscope and I want it. So hang on. We're bringing it back out after months of not using it. Because I feel like I'm going to get better landings with it. Hang on. bring out the HOTUS one again that I haven't touched in forever. Xbox, I need you to make a controller with gyroscope in it. I wonder if I can use the DualSense on PC with gyroscope. Alright. Holy crap, it is getting hot. Whew. What do you know? Why is it work? Why you being such a pain? Oh, this is another reason why I don't use this thing anymore. Plugging everything in. Oh. Oh, my oven's done again. Oh, don't tell me. Does this not even have any buttons anymore? Oh, it does. Okay. Maybe I need to just restart. Hang on. Let's restart this flight here. And we'll test all that out. Does Xbox allow you to plug in without restarting? I think so. Let's see. Oh, I don't know the keyboard buttons. Come on. There we go. Perfect. We got it situated. Excellent. It's gonna be weird flying with a flight stick again. Oh, my PC's exploding, which is good. Oh. Alright. Alright, see you later, Callan. Thanks for stopping on by. Flaps, buttons, all... Okay, good. All my keybinds are still here. Excellent. Hey, John, it's going great. We had a great testing session today, and now we're just wrapping up with one little final test here. So, okay, before I do anything else... Should be my brakes. Yeah, I still remember the buttons I set up for this. Perfect. So, cut the engine, then drop the gear, and then release the hydraulic valve lever next to your right leg. Ah, the primary dump valve? Okay, perfect. We'll mess with that here. But I do want to get a regular landing in, just to see how I do with the flight stick. What is my gear button on that? Okay, perfect. Just want to see how this goes. And then we'll do the emergency landing with the hydraulic system stuff. My PC does not like running this sim. Oh, I love it. It does not like this runway for some reason. I don't know why it's so bouncy like that. Oh, oven's done. Those 5 minutes go by fast. See you all next time. Going to sleep UK time early for work. Well, thanks for stopping by, Ross. Hopefully you enjoy. Thanks for stopping on by. Enjoy your sleep. All right. So cut the engine, then drop the gear, and then release the hydraulic valve. A little bit closer here. Keep up a little bit of an altitude. Click the tanker time or tank timer cycle 2 times. Oh, there we go. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let me do that. So now we should have locked and loaded gears. If I did that right, probably didn't, but I'm sure we're good. Yeah, I definitely heard more noises than I did before, which is great. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to do an emergency landing on the road, which hopefully does not go poorly, because we know roads can be a bit of a mess. Oh no, we're fine. It's okay. Oh, okay, so I did it too quick. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna bail out. Just get it somewhere. Oh god, now there's bushes in the way. We'll forget that. Well, there we go. Wasn't pretty, but we got there. Took a couple bushes with us. Alright, apply the brakes here. What an aircraft, though. I mean, again, Fly Sim, very much appreciate the opportunity, you know, to showcase the aircraft. It's just, I don't know, nothing really else out there like it. If I do say so myself. It's excellent. Has a ton of amazing features with it. I mean, just this alone and seeing the fuses come out. Because at first I was like, oh, it's going to be like 10 of them or something. And then the thing just keeps pulling out of the... I mean, that's just awesome. Very, very cool. So that will wrap up today's stream, everybody. I'm glad I did a couple landings, though, with the HOTUS. Oh... I mean, see, the new Thrustmaster looks cool. I just don't have tables good for that stuff, though. It would just shake every... I mean, I don't really need it on PlayStation, because the gyroscope feels like a flight stick. I love that, so... Never mind. I don't even know why I brought it up, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed some beta testing. And, oh, Goosen, with a gigabyte gaming laptop with i5 Intel, 4050, and 16 gigabytes of RAM, this game on medium settings. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Gaming laptops are just, especially with Flight Sim, are kind of hit or miss. You might be okay, but it's really hard to tell. So, I mean, if you do end up getting it, hopefully it works out for you, but I'm not 100% sure on it. But, yep, 3:45, yep. Not 4 hours today, folks. But, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed some beta testing, and, of course, flying another excellent aircraft, which again is going to be releasing on the Xbox next week. So, talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.